Hello, folks. How are you? Let's begin to talking about Python today. So, let's begin to talking about how Python is important. So, in this lesson, we will have an introduction about Python and see something like variables that we saw in the last lesson and how we work with variables. When you have a computer to work, you will see that variables are very important. So Python today is important because he's simple, he's very easy to learn, and he can use for artificial intelligence or for cybersecurity. So now we will see a video about artificial intelligence and the future of humanity. Everything about artificial intelligence has relationship with Python. You see that.
If this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong.
Your fear of AI is the collapse of humanity.
Well, not the collapse, the abrupt extermination. There's a difference.
So I started making this movie because my wife is 6 months pregnant. Is now a terrible time to have a kid.
I mean, let's just be honest. I know people who work on AI risk who don't expect their children to make it to high school.
How does AI understand pretty much everything?
It's surprisingly straightforward.
Intelligence is about recognizing patterns.
Patterns.
If you have learned those patterns, you can generate new information. AI is moving so fast.
It's being deployed prematurely. There's so much potential for things to go wrong.
Why can't we just stop?
All these companies are in a race
To get AI that's vastly more intelligent than people within this decade.
China, North Korea, Russia.
Whoever wins is essentially the controller of humankind.
We need to take a threat from AI as seriously as global nuclear war.
It feels like I have to find these CEOs and get them in the movie.
Great.
I want to ask you to promise me that this is going to go well.
That is impossible.
Okay.
Am I hopeful? Yes. Am I confident that it'll go right? Absolutely not.
AI is the thing that can solve climate change.
We could cure most diseases.
What if it's expanding what is humanly possible?
This is the most extraordinary time ever. The only time more exciting than today is tomorrow.
I already love you.
I think if this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong.
By using AI, we're about to move off of the Earth into the cosmos.
If we can be the most mature version of ourselves, there might be a way through this.
This is the last mistake we'll ever get to make.
So the video that we saw talking about how the world will change with artificial intelligence, and Python is part of that. Python is part of all this change that will happen in the next years. So we can solve robots. You can solve that. We can see robots. You can see cars that you don't need drivers. You can see chatbots. You can see programs that work with AI, making every tasks in the world. So in the future, to you have work, certainly you need to know Python, because Python is the language of artificial intelligence. So let's begin with Python and variables today. So in Windows, when you download Python in your computer, you can go and we'll teach you how to make the download and install the Python in your Windows. You go here and research, and after you go here in CMD, and you have in your screen the prompt, and the prompt when you write the commands. So the first command to enter in Python is Python. Let's here and clear to clear the screen, and you can write our first variable. So let's say name is Edson. You can use double quotes or single quotes, no problem, for Python. In this time you create your first variables, and variables are the most important thing that you need to know to begin a Python program. So you can write here print, and you write the name of variable name. So you have here what did you put inside the variable name. It's like a box. You can see in the video that we'll put here in the end, they make a good explanation, and they tell you that it's like a box that you put everything inside. So when you need to show what you have inside the box, you use the command print. So for example, when you have something to put your name, your address, the name of the city, the address that you have, you use variables to put inside, and that information that you put inside in the box goes to the other place, like databases, like servers, and this information will go to another place that you can send when you put this information in a variable, in a box that you have in a variables. So you can here you can have here something like name or street. Put here street, address. You can write your address here, like the name Nanjing Road. Okay, you have here city, and you can write here Nairobi. You can write here country. And after, you can print here name, so name, address, city, and country. Okay, you can see that everything that put inside the box is here in your screen. Certainly you will arrange it in other way, in a different way, but in this simple, just to explain the simple mind of variables is to do that. It's like a box that you put something inside. So we can see in the video that Python is very easy, very easy. So it's like a language. It's like we talk with someone. It's like if you talk with the machine, and everything around us in the future will be made with Python, with build program with Python. So is the reason that you need to learn Python. So until the next class, until the next week,